So get up and unite for your team. We'll give the best we've got. It's how we
every
play.
ball, every bat, every pitch, every pond, every deal, every wicket, every stone. And the heart and soul and passion, and the culture, Caribbean blood.
It's how we
When
play.
people come out all nation, to the team in a unification. When the stadium run bleach at the grandstand, and the meaning of beautification.
It's how we play.
A sound that brings joy to so many across the region, because we know that it is Hero CPL 2022 time, match 23, featuring the Night Riders against the St. Lucia Kings here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in South Trinidad. Danny Morrison was out in the middle a while ago with the captains. Kyron Pollard, Juan Batos elected to field first. St. Lucia Kings with an unchanged team from their last game with Charles and Faf du Plessis, the highest averaging opening partnership in the tournament. Dick Weller yet to fire. Adam Hose looked good. David Visa has been really good with his cameos. And of course, Alzari Joseph and Williams, very, very good with the ball. Danny Morrison alongside me, your thoughts on TKR?
Evening, Bish. Evening, all. Yeah, well, a couple of changes there when I was out there at the coin toss. Leonardo Julian comes in, and so does Carrie Pierre. So they've just tweaked it slightly in terms of spin. Perhaps that's what Kyron Pollard and co have learnt from the surface. Gone with the extra spinner. And, of course, Tion Webster not had a great run, so he gets left out of the side. But when you look at it, oh, very powerful indeed. We're ready to rock and roll. The Gladiators are out in the middle. Coliseum is almost full. Certainly was last night, so we're looking forward to Akil Hussain tweak his wares against a very informed Faf du Plessis. They got to 189 just yesterday. Day game, though, in a very different scenario because it's a different pitch, given what we saw earlier today, Bish.
Johnson Charles, very, very good in this year's tournament. Akil Hussain. No stopping that one. Will be one gone, will be one gone, one down. Leonardo Julian taking an easy catch. Faf is gone.
Out the same way as yesterday. He did get to 41 yesterday, though. When you look at it, a little bit of pace on. Tell you what, the shot is on because he plays it. He's good at it, is Faf du Plessis. But he's just subtly mistimed it. Yeah, says it all. South African to South African. And that'll feel good for Dupavilla. Faf goes for just 2. And suddenly the Kings lose their first one at 9.
Picked that up well. All the way for 6 in spite of a deep square and fine leg. Hero maximum.
Oh! First one was a peach. Played and missed. Great channel. Then this one just subtly a bit shorter.
Four more. Not where Dick Weller intended, but he has that license to innovate. Latched on to bat again. Johnson Charles has been in terrific form this Hero CPL. Oh, it's a good shot. He's taken that. I think he's taken that off middle stump.
Gone leg side, in the gap, might just have the distance and legs, yeah. At 6. That's the Hero maximum of Worth.
Well, he just continues, doesn't he? another hero maximum. This one just a little bit full, but it's still about the reach. He's not trying to swing across the line.
And again. That's real power for Johnson Charles. He keeps getting better and better.
Well, he's still got a hold of his drink, which is fantastic work, but he's gone straight through the fence, and the Fun 88 magic moment sign as well.
To the fielder and put down. Nicholas Pooran. There's that swing you spoke about, Simon Dool. One bounce into the boundary line. Slapped, and straight into the hands of Gary Pear. A Republic Bank classic, and Rampol once again amongst the wickets.
Yeah, not surprisingly so for me. He's got all the skills, Ravi Rampal. A little bit surprising that he's into the attack so late. That was an off-pace delivery, a little off-cutter. Niroshan Dikwela could not catch up with it. Gary Pierre takes a really comfortable catch. Been a good partnership, but it comes to an end with Dikwela on 21 of 17.
And that's exactly a 50.
Clean him up. Ravi Rampal, as he's often done, picks up another. Off Begos.
And a few concerns for Ravi Rampal as well, because he was hobbling. In fact, when his first delivery of his previous over, he clutched his hamstring. And now as he delivers this telling blow to the stumps, he clutches his leg as well. And will be leaving the field. He'll be following Johnson Charles off the ground. Well played, 54, 82 for 3.
Finds the gap, uses the pace, opens the blade, gets the boundary.
Oh, big shout, big given! Yeah, I thought so. Just on evidence of real-time, one look at it. Verdane Smith says, yep, they're going to come upstairs anyway. As ever, it seems, they want to have a referral and a review for Nigel Dougal. Saying it's in-line hitting. Wow, important wicket too. It's Roston Chase, who just started to get a little settled in for these death overs. He's got to go though. Clean, really clean, and all the way for a hero maximum. Down towards the Kings dugout. Says, there you go, chaps.
Just didn't get the Yorker right. That's the risk you run when you're searching at this stage of the innings for that delivery.
Luck again soon on Narayan. Big appeal from Narayan. He likes it. He wants to come up. He's just said to Pollard, let's do it. Big by signal, but here we go. He'll have to. Going to come up. Hit in line. Yeah, same hitting. Verdane Smith. He's going to have to change his decision here. There it is. Hose has got to go. Back to the pavilion. They've nipped that in the bud, and Pollard with a bit of byplay with Verdane Smith. It is the end of Adam Hose. Not quite a run of ball, and now the Kings find themselves 117 for 5. Here he goes again. And Munro is a spectator, saying it's a 4, but more runs for the Kings and Visa. That. Oh, it's a cracker. Talk about timing and going all the way over extra. Get the Devils all over this one.
And it's the extra sting in the wrist play. Take a look at that.
Don't think he's got all of this though. Has he? Oh, you better believe it. Start cranking up the tunes for Visa. Oh, heck.
Fabulous batting from David Visa.
Hustle, Superman. Oh, he couldn't get there either. Soccer skills lacking, Andre. Hope you haven't done a hammy or something. God. Just what TKR wanted to get rid of the dangerous David Visa.
He's so difficult to predict. Andre Russell at this stage of the innings goes into the pitch with pace on. Pace off, actually. 113 kilometers per hour. He's a little cameo of 33, comes to an end. 33 from 14, 144 for 6.
Yeah, it's another good delivery in the hole. Got to just keep running, keep coming. And they do get back for 2. So they get to 147 for 6 in their 20. Well, Fuff went early. He couldn't contribute tonight, but Johnson Charles continues on his merry way. Nice purple patch of form. 54 from 46, the top score. Bit of Dick Butler. He was working the ball around nicely. And then you had 18 and 11 from Chase with that interesting review decision going against him. And then David Visa with a lovely cameo of 33 from 14 to round things out, to allow the Kings to get close to 150. They got to 147 for 6. And the bowling, now by and large, pretty good.
Superb stuff from Sunil Narayan to come back into the game after conceding 19 in his first over. 2 for 31. Akhil Hussain went wicketless, but his economy was the best amongst all the bowlers in this TKR team. 2 wickets for Ravi Rampal. Unfortunate for him, he picked up an injury, and Russell with 1 wicket at the back end of the innings.
So TKR, they need 148 from their 20 at almost 7.5 runs per over. We'll take a break, come back with a reply.
It's how we play. It's how we play.
Looks like it'll be Matthew Ford marking out his run-up to start things off. 3 wickets in his 5th match tonight. Hero CPL economy just a tick under 8. Leonardo Julian is on screen, left-hander, so they've got a left-right combination at the top still. Just not Webster and Puran. It is a completely different combination. About there, so Seifert's off the mark. Seifert goes with a reverse and picks up a boundary. That is beautifully bowled. A little arm ball from Roston Chase. Touch of an inside edge from Julian, and back onto the off stump for an El Dorado celebration.
Well, the opening overs continue for the Trinbago Knight Riders. The opening partnership average is 7. It will go up slightly. But what a delivery through the gates. Just as we suspected from Roston Chase. ideal delivery. And Leonardo Julian in his first game fails to fire, goes for 2, 12 for 1.
Might have another, should have another. Munro hoys across the line. Visa wants it. Yeah, pay the man. 100th catch for David Visa, a Republic Bank classic.
And an El Dorado celebration from Ruston Chase. 2 left-handers. Well, he's gobbled them both. Colin Munro this time, all of his experience, all of his record at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Well, he plays a big hoik. A lot of height and no distance. A good catch. A steepler. Yeah, he's loving it, Ruston Chase. Wonderful start for the St. Lucia Kings. Not so for the Trinbago Knight Riders. Munro goes for 1, 14 for 2.
Another one, and Puran this time goes. More trouble for TKR. You can just about hear a pin drop out there.
Well, just keep sending left-handers, and Ruston Chase will just keep getting their wickets. Another one, that's 3 left-handers, all falling to the off-spinner. Nicholas Puran this time, the bounce, and a good catch from Larry Edward. Disappointment from Puran, elation, and a bit of a send-off from Ruston Chase. Another duck.
No ball from Ilzari Joseph. And Pollard will pick up 2-4, in fact. Gone through the hands, out at deep square leg.
Connection from Karen Pollard, and another boundary, similar direction.
Smashed it. Hero maximum.
It's a stand and deliver type of stroke from Karen Pollard. Quite a different approach at the start of his innings.
A lot of height, similar direction to early in the over. 2 6s, 2 hero maximums. Power play complete, 45 for 3. Oh, misfielded again for the second time tonight by Mark Diel.
Hello, hello. Oh, you're kidding me! Right on cue! Let's celebrate with a Republic Bank classic. Joseph has done the trick, and listen to how quiet it is here at Lara.
Silence. Wonderful catch from Mark Diel, and that tells a story. You're on about it after the break, Danny Morrison, and right on cue. Karen Pollard heaves this one. Mark Diel has had a few blemishes in the field. Not this time. And the send-off from Alzari Joseph. The captain goes for 34, 70 for 4.
Keil Hussain, he's putting on his own show here with this strike. Much needed, and listen to the roar. Uh-oh, this is big, really big. Oh, yes, sir. Caught in the dugout. He says to his teammates, have some of this. Timmy Seifert.
A really simple catch from Jaden Seals, but an advancement down the pitch. Slow ball, picked it, got enough of a connection with him Seifert, close enough to the middle of the bat.
Seifert up and over, that's a glorious stroke. One bounce over extra cover. Visa coughs up a length ball with width, and it gets dealt with.
Up and away, there it is. Wicket for Roshan Primus. And there's a deafening silence here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Well, he went wide, he saw him coming, and Primus went wide with pace off, and Seifert, all he got, he had to reach for it in the end, just got the toe into the bat, and it went straight to Alzari Joseph at a backward point on the boundary. 44 from 44.
Gonski, outside edge found. Alzari Joseph does the trick for the Kings, and another twist in this encounter.
Yeah, really good from Alzari Joseph. Going across the left-hander, they're silenced again. Little off-pace delivery, picks up the edge, and this time, Nuroshan Dikwela does not make the mistake. Akil Hussain on his way. Not the best innings from him, 13 from 21. It is 103 for 6.
Off the inner edge. And enough edge to carry this one for 4. Streaky, but Knight Riders, they will take it. Hammered leg side. Is it good enough? Yes, you betcha. It's the Ryan Power. Hero maximum.
He just got too straight here, Roshan Primus. Far too straight. Hammered away into the crowd. Oh, less said about that, the better.
Russell. Hammers offside. Two fielders converge. And spilled. Picks up a consolation boundary off the last ball of the 19th. Will that be sufficient for them to chase 22 off 6? 126 for 6. You will get 4 though.
Now Roshan, foot behind the line, and make sure it's straight.
Hero maximum. Maybe a little too late from Andre Russell.
That's okay. Look, he won't like it, Roshan Primus, but at the moment he's done the job. Now again, same thing. One more ball, foot behind the line, make sure it's straight.
Just take your mind back to those singles which should have been 2s. Huge strike. Massive hero maximum from Andre Russell. But I'm afraid it's too late. The Kings tonight, they part the Red Sea and they take 2 points. And they end a winning streak of 10 consecutive wins at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Well, very good from the St. Lucia Kings. But I tell you what, they've only got themselves to blame, the Knight Riders, for some very average running between the wickets. I said it earlier, 3 singles that should have been 2s. Really poor between Andre Russell and Sunil Ryan, but take credit to St. Lucia Kings. They put a score on the board and they've managed to defend it. Only just, but it's good enough to pick up the 2 points.
relief for Faf du Plessis. A fixture that has produced wonderful entertainment. Both teams fierce in battle, but only one crossing the line. So a wrap of this match number 23, the Kings prevailing by just 1 run. And the headlines, of course, Johnson Charles with his consistent batting producing another half-century. Knight Riders bowling after the power play holding its own, but just too little in the end to get over the line.
It's how we play.